Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Lighting Your Sunshine, where we like to shine a light within and empower ourselves. So we got a time limit today. I'm gonna try and make this in 15 minutes because I gotta rush off to work. And hopefully by then, my hair will be dry. All right, pulled the cards already, went and did the things, reflected on it, and now we're coming back. So I don't really go too deep the first time. I just kind of see and like, all right, and then go. So I didn't actually get anything in depth, but I do. Okay, so the cards that we chose today were Mermaids and Dolphins and Life Purpose. This is the one that I felt drawn into. I thought it was a completely different deck because what I thought that deck with the mermaids, I was like, ooh, that's so cool. And then when I was pulling them, I was like, what the heck is this? So the box was the same color, but it was Life Purpose. And so a lot of them talk about more career. So this could be someone thinking career, but energy, like if you feel like it's fitting your situation, add in things where needed, right? It's not just a career that this story is about. It's in all aspects of all lives. Like, how can you reflect and work on this? So the first thing that came out was a need to simplify your life. Oh, we got dots everywhere. Anyways, oh, that's kind of cool actually. Simplify your life. And it's saying eliminate clutter from your home, work life. Let's try this one more time. Eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. So most of this, we're gonna talk in terms of work because that's the energy that I'm picking up. So it's saying simplify. So this is someone who has been working so hard, is so overburdened, but they have a dream, they have a wish, they wanna go do other things. And so, how did I get to that? Well, I got from that, yeah, but that's not the flow. Okay, let go of control, go in the flow. We're gonna jump to the next pile anyway, so we'll go back to that one. Oh, they said, why don't you read the top ones first? And then, okay, fine, I'm going with the flow, and it's going that way. So we need to simplify your life. This is the next one. It is protection. And the card on it says, you are safe and supported while you change your career. So we're gonna focus on career because you are meant to do your life purpose and only you can do your life purpose. So if you're stuck at a job that is just mundane and literally anyone could take your job and do it, that's not the job for you. You're meant to like tap into this, like whatever it is. And so I feel like this person, they've been, if you're happy at a job like that and you love knowing that at like 9 to 5 you clock out, you go to your family and it's all worth it, this isn't for you. But this is someone who's going to a job every day and they're not liking it, they're not loving it. If anything, everything makes them grumpy. I can relate to that. I had a job that was doing that to me. But I don't know, I just see at this one job, it's no longer fun, it's taking your time, it's taking your energy, you're daydreaming more, you know what you want to do, and then so it's almost like your body itself, you might even be getting like sickness or something, hurt your back, like it's just because you're going to an environment that you're not meant to be in. And so I really want to read that one, but we're going to move over that way. And it says, it's just a need for self-forgiveness. It says, let go of the old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. I'm feeling hollow. I'm feeling like the cup is half full and not in a positive, optimistic way. This person's forgetting that the cup is refillable. And so I feel like at life, everything's going and going and going and it's so much and it's so much. But at the end of the day, when they sit and they settle and they, everything comes in. When I used to serve, I had a bad shoulder, and I could like mentally push through anything. Like for me in pain, I don't know, it's just whatever. You can push through it. But then at the end of the day, because I pushed through it and I ignored it and I overcame everything, but at the end of the day, then I would have to go home and deal with everything that I avoided. You always have to deal with whatever. You can't just avoid something forever. And so I see this person when they go home, it's like in the cave, like it should be. I can't tell you what it should be because it's whatever your safe space is in you. But I'm feeling empty and hollow and lots of echoes, things like that. And so that's just saying there's two reasons. One, because you're doing what you're asked, what you're not really meant to do. You have this calling to go this way. So this one says you're safe. You're safe while you change. But with that comes the old habits, the beliefs, maybe you were the main provider that brought security for everyone. And now everyone else needs to kind of shift and help or something. Or, and so this cave, this hollow feeling, it's because I feel like at this one job or whatever it is that you want to move from, it takes up so much of your energy that it's not balanced and it's not fair. And so even at the end of the day, when you have that free time to go out and do your passion or what you want, I don't feel like there's enough energy to. And so it's like that, they're showing me someone want to go play baseball, join a team or something, and they work and they work and they work and they want to go play and they want to hang out with their friends. But at the end of the day, they're just sheer exhausted. And so they didn't join the baseball team this year, even though they wanted to. Yeah. Okay, any more on that message? Because I have no clue why you showed me baseball. But nope, they're saying that's it. That was the message for someone. So yeah, eliminating clutter, just little things. So this is the time where you start delegating and giving the pieces that someone else can handle and deal with and giving it to others. If you are in a family, maybe your kids want a little bit more responsibility, right? Just little things to help them get there. But I'm not really feeling a home vibe as much as work vibe, right? I feel like for some people it is home vibe, but we're gonna talk work because that's what's on the cards. And there's just, you have to stand up for things. And so you do need to go against the grain and say no. And someone told me once, I read a book, it almost was like Eckhart's Tolle, like The Power of Now. It was called The Power of No. And then, so I read that, and that was very huge for me because I am a people pleaser. I'm not a people pleaser anymore. They're like, no, you're not. You grew that. I grew that for sure. And honestly, however they react, it's not for you to take that baggage. It's not yours. If you come at them with truth and without malicious intent and saying, this is all I can handle, this is this, my health is very important to me and I can't take on any more stress and this and this. However they act for you standing in that kind of energy, if they don't listen to you for that, then I say fuck them. Let that go because they should care and they should, right? I feel like the request isn't something that is so outrageous and bogus that it's not doable. That's what I'm getting in this. And that's why, if somebody makes you that, no, you have to, no, you don't. And that's why you're divinely protected as you move to the next thing that you do. Yeah. And so how do we go about this? Well, this one says music for manifesting. First they asked me was, what kind of music are you listening to? What's the vibe? What's the energy? So I find for myself in summer, I need a lot more rock and roll. Like I need more, you know, or whatever. But music and your emotions kind of play out and do all these things. Hair dry yet? No. And so it's saying to manifest rapidly, think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. Okay, they just showed me. And I was singing it this morning actually. But I have one song that's on my playlist. As soon as it comes on, like I have to sing it on the top of my lungs. Like it has to come from like deep within. So it's like what music, what energy, what vibe are you going through? Because let's say I am high stressed and I am all this, and you do need to tap that energy and navigate it and release some steam. I find like double kick is exactly what you need to like work that music through. So anything else on this? Because we're getting up to 10 minutes right now. They said play music was the most important thing. Right? So maybe if you are opposite and you don't need to release that energy and you just need to calm down, like listening to that kind of music. There's solfeggio frequencies and binaural beats that you can help like balance and whatever. We're gonna move on because we got so many more cards and not enough time. So here's what's coming. Justice. And on it, it says, your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. Which again, goes to you, life purpose. Life purpose is not work or career. It could be anything that you do. But most people tend to make it, you know, the main thing that they do every day, and the universe supports and provides for them as they do that. You can't have someone, as this one said, others who need your help. If you only focus on them and you hurt yourself in it, that's why you gotta declutter and you gotta simplify. And a little bit of self-forgiveness, because you know, you took on some other people's problems that weren't yours, and now it's time to delegate. Now it's time to be balanced and even. There are so many people that responsibility, if spread out evenly, it will flow so nice. It will. So here's what I thought was interesting for the next card. It is protection. Right? Your career brings fairness and protection to those who need your help. Justice. Then we had this one, protection. And then we had this card, protected. There's 3 cards here that are all about protection. And so maybe you're someone like me and you have like a gift where people think you're a little weirdo. It's safe for you to be yourself. Whatever it is that's in you, right? Whatever that creative thing is like you're safe and protected to go put more time and energy in that. Can't express enough that you are the only person who can do that. And I'm seeing someone like, let's take fast food, McDonald's or someplace like that, a cashier there. Anyone can do that job. Like, if you took off and never came back, the business would still keep running. That's something to think about. A lot of people think that they're the most important thing or the key player to a business, then they leave and it still goes. You know, there are those bumps, there are those things, the struggle, but it's just that the energy, it was balanced out to everyone else, that you didn't need to take on that much. Doesn't that suck to know that you worked yourself stupid when everybody wants to share? They do. Everyone wants to grow their soul. That's the whole purpose. Does everyone want to? I'm going to disagree with that statement. They're telling me that it's your natural urge or progression. Like your intuition always leads you to that. So you can fight it, but that's where that inner conflict will come from. If you choose to stay there, like great, but naturally everybody is set up to evolve. That's what they said. So here's what's coming down, right? This is the situation. It's like, man, I really want to do that. This is like my heart's calling and I'm really talented at it and I need more time for it. And you know, I need more play and I need more this. Eliminate clutter from your home, your work life, and balance the flow of activities. It's the flow. It's you being able to make it to each engagement with the flow and not like, and then by the time you get there, you're like, and then not even enjoy it. So what's up? It is now time to decide. Make a decision based on your heart's true desire. Sometimes you think you know what your heart wants, and then all of a sudden, like some uncovered wall or something opens up, and there's something totally different in there. So just keep going back to the heart. Go to the heart. Why? Because we got freedom coming out. It's saying to explore your options and to stay optimistic. It says your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle happens. It's time to look for other possibilities. It's a good time to make change. It's a good time to make change. And you're free to do whatever you choose. If you don't make a choice, that's a choice, but you get to choose. Remember that. And what I think is really cool, this one, okay, so 2 cards were coming out, and it was freedom and then stay optimistic. And that optimistic came with another card, and it was in the reverse, and my little ego self was like, do I want this one? Do I not? Do I? And then I was like, well, I want to know what it is. And I pulled it, and it was manifesting wishes or dreams in reverse. And I was like, that's a negative end. And then I was like, I felt like I didn't want it, so I pushed it back. And so I'm going to honor that thought that I had before I even got to it. But then I read this, and it made so much sense. And I was like, Ego Christy, get over yourself. And I went to go find the card again, but it wasn't going to come back out. So that's the story. It's like, it says, your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. And that came out with this stay optimistic. And myself was like, oh no, like, yeah, don't quit. Don't do that. Just don't stop. Flow. Remember the flow. It's just about the flow. And explore your options. And I've gone 2 minutes over. So anything else real quick? They're saying go to this time to decide card. And what they're showing me is this whirlwind of everything. The energy is this way right now. It's a stagnant, whatever, like the picture. But once you start adding the motion and the flow, all these particles like attach and create new things. That it's like time to decide that I feel like whatever is maybe what you think you want, you're like, well, I don't really want to do it because it's so little and it's not quite growing to what I want it to be. It's just whatever. But if you follow that and you know that's going to grow to something else that's even bigger, which is that hidden under, what am I hiding? Hidden heart's desire. And that thing underneath, I imagine like a bunch of foliage, like dried leaves. And I just that's what I saw. Anyways, getting distracted. I gotta go to work. Is my hair dry yet? Almost. It'll be all right. Have a wonderful day, guys, and we'll see you next time.